Good afternoon everyone, hope you're all doing well and welcome to episode 3 of Growing. And in this one I'm just going to be showing you sort of 2-3 days in my life, me editing videos, making them, hopping onto a live webinar tonight as well, so I'll show you that too. But yeah, that's just the plan for today. And yeah, also if you're wondering why I've got this GoPro strapped to my chest, it's because today I'm actually filming a day in the life of my short form social media. So I was going to go onto Instagram and TikTok later on, so that's the other thing I've got to edit tonight. That's why I've got the GoPro on here. So I just got back from that walk I was on in about 45 minutes. I've got an AI webinar, so I thought why not surround myself in the new sort of modern ways, and it's going to be a half an hour, just a free webinar on how to start an AI agency. Maybe that's not something I'm looking to do immediately or even ever, but why not learn about it? And it's the modern way, and it's something maybe I can implement into the business I'm growing in the future. I'm just trying to surround myself and gain as much information as I possibly can. So I'll bring you along with me for that AI webinar. Here's today's calendar. So I posted the social media earlier. That was the post and the AI webinar. As it is at 5 o'clock, and the time is currently 23+4. I just booked a video call with someone to do with the niche outreach and research I'm trying to do. That's kind of, so that's going to be at 9 o'clock tonight. So I'll bring you along with that too. And so yeah, it's just, I really am trying to get to where I want to be. I know it's not going to be easy. I didn't ever think it would, but hopefully with time, hopefully with actually caring about what I'm doing and making sure that our client satisfaction rates are good and everything like that, hopefully I should get there. But I know it's not going to be an easy task. I didn't think it was ever going to be easy, but if you're watching this and thinking of starting something, just go for it. It's the best way and the only way to know if you're in the right niche or if it's for you or everything like that. And if it's something you really care about, then try and make it work and give it your all. Here's the webinar edit so far. Not the webinar edit, sorry, the day in the life edit. I've never actually done one of these before, so I wonder if it'll perform well. We'll have to see in a couple of days' time. About to go onto the webinar. It starts in 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 50 seconds. Just to give you guys a quick view of my dashboard on the YouTube Studio. I haven't done this in a while. So here are the metrics. So the most recent video, this came out an hour and 15 minutes ago. It came at 5 o'clock today. It's got no views, but it hasn't been shown on anyone's YouTube page. It hasn't had any impressions yet. So let's look at past ones. So we've got one view November the 20th, so 4 days ago. It's only got one view. The 18th, so 6 days ago, and it's only got one view. So yeah, hopefully in the future this sort of stuff should change. This video did very well, 104 views on November the 3rd, and I think it was to do with the thumbnail, and that's why I've tried to make this thumbnail a bit more brighter than the others, just so when it goes next to other people's on the YouTube homepage, it stands out a bit more, because I think that's what that one did, and that's why it performed so well. Let's have a look at the analytics of this one. So I've got the reach. It reached 4.9 thousand people, a 1.9% click-through rate. People's average view duration was 28 seconds, but the video is 4 minutes 54 long, so I need to improve on why I actually include in the videos to keep people watching a bit longer. Hopefully if you're watching this far, then it's kind of worked. And then we've got this one, was I miserable? It's called. This is where I talk about, if you go back to my old videos, I just seem so dull and miserable, but it's because I thought I had to come across as the stern person that, knew everything about this business model that I was trying to do, and, it just wasn't the case at all. Not that I was trying to fake my identity or anything, just because I thought if I'm going to go online and try and reach my ideal people and people that I want to watch my videos, then how do I do that? So I thought just talking in a stern way would do that, but I've noticed that's not the way to do it. So 75 views, the reach has had 7.6 thousand, and we've had a 0.8 click-through rate, the engagement 37 seconds, so pretty much the same as the last video. This thumbnail I designed, I thought that might do quite well due to three photos with words on it, on each thing saying every single day. Quite like a poignant thumbnail, but hasn't done well, it's only had 2 views. And then this one as well did sort of okay. This one did quite well. Let's have a look at, not edit, let's have a look at the analytics for that one. So it's had 740 impressions, 5.5% click-through rate, so that's quite good. The engagement was 58 seconds, so 20 seconds more than stuff being seen recently. And then, yeah, so let's go back to any other ones. Nope, I think that will do for a quick YouTube Studio check-in. If you want another one of these in the future or anytime soon, just let me know. I also just finished the AI automation webinar. So yeah, it was good. There was some information in there that could definitely be handy and used in the future. So yeah, now what I'm going to do is show you the final video. Here's a brief preview of the finished video. Okay, ladies and gents, the time has come. I'm now going to hop onto the video call. So it seems that person is going to be a no-show. I'm still onto the call now, just waiting to see if they do join, but it doesn't look like they will. So it seems like another no-show, but it's part of the process, it's something that's going to happen. Onwards and upwards from here. So while I'm waiting to see if that person does join the call, what I'm going to do is do some outreach. I'm starting to actually now not just do outreach to people in my niche to try and understand the niche a bit better. I'm trying to actually get people onto sales calls or just talk to them a little bit more about how we can move forward and the plans for moving forward for the future. So the way I'm actually approaching it at the moment is sending them an email saying how many people are you currently helping in this specific topic. Then if I do get a reply from them that seems quite friendly to start with the email, it's not super salesy saying do you want to hop onto anything, it's simply, how many people are you helping, great content and all the sort of stuff like that. So if I do get a reply, then what I'll say is I'm going to make a short video just to send over to you about how we can move forward and a new strategy for you to see if it would work. Would you want to hop onto a call and then put the strategy into place? And so on that call, if I do ever hop onto that sales call with them, what I'm not going to do is just go straight into the sales pitch or pitch them on that first call. I'll just talk them through all the opportunity that's there, and then if they want to schedule another call to actually learn how the strategy can work from them, that's when I'll hop onto the sales call and show them. So it's going to be a 2-call close, not just a 1-call close. Yeah, I think I tried that approach once before, but that was when I wasn't getting any sales calls booked. So let's see if I get any now. Doesn't look like anyone's replying at the moment. It has only been a couple of days, so I can't judge it yet, but have sent a few emails, but there's been no replies. So hopefully in the near future we should start to see some sales calls coming in, or even just discovery calls where I help them further, and then if they want to book another call for the strategy they can, and then that's when I'll pitch them as well. But yeah, if I do book those sales calls, I'll definitely bring you along with me and show you how it all goes. Okay then, so guys, that person was definitely a no-show. So it's good night from me. I'll see you tomorrow. Good afternoon everybody. So I just got back from school. Hope you're all doing well. And so what I'm actually going to do now on my laptop is create like a Canva whiteboard presentation thing. I'll show you why in a moment. I can't show you exactly what it is, but I've been starting to do a bit of outreach and people have been interested. And so they've said, hop onto a call, and I've tried to say to someone, let's hop onto a call. So they said, yeah, at the end of this week. So what I'm actually going to do is prepare like a video recording that'll have the information about their profile and what's going wrong and how we can help them in the future, etc. So that's what I'm going to be finishing off now. So at the beginning of this, it's called the one bottleneck. That's what I'm going to call it. It's only going to be 1 minute and 30 seconds roughly, as that's all Instagram allows you to send over. But yeah, this is what I'm doing. And as you can see, I've got my tripod there, so I'm going to record the video of me talking and then have this over all in the same video. So when I send it over, I'll show you like a snippet of what it looks like, but I can't show you whose profile it is, as that's private. Because at the beginning here, I've got a picture of his profile to try and make it more engaging, and if he sees that his profile's on it, then he's more likely to actually click and watch the video. So that's why I've done that. Yeah, so I'm going to finish making this now, then I've got another one to do as well and send over on TikTok. So yeah, we are sort of getting some response, and yeah, I'll let you know how it goes, and I'll show you a sneak peek of the video when it's done. Okay then guys, so here's an example and a preview, a little sneak peek of the video I made for my prospects. Persona online. And this is what I'd help with. We can prepare and design a new strategy to gain more pre-qualified leads with organic or paid. Okay then guys, so good news, I just got my first response from my outreach that I'm currently doing. To try and, I was talking to you about earlier, to try and gain people interested. So here I'm just making the presentation that I'm going to film on that video, and I'm going to send it over. So hopefully I'll be hearing from him in the future. But that's really exciting. I actually got a response from my outreach. Yeah, so I'll let you know how it goes. So that wraps up all the tasks. Thank you for watching the video. I'll end it there. I'm going to learn and research as much as I possibly can now. Remember to take it one step at a time, and I will catch you in the next one.